Hi guys, it's Uga and welcome back to another video. Today I bring you, in honor of my May Perfect Murders, the Disney Villains book tag. We talk about villains, we talk about murders, so which are the best villains on Disney, of course. So I'll link the original creator down below of this tag, and let's start with the questions. So the first villain is, of course, the mistress of all evil, Maleficent. A book or a book series in which there is an overwhelming sense of evil / doom. For this one, I choose The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. I would say this is a classic novel about, well, if you know the movie it's The Exorcist, but you sense the doom, you sense the evil from the beginning of this novel, you sense like there's something wrong, and you always scare for what something could happen. I don't say, well, I'm not typically frightened in books. But I felt like something was wrong during all the book. And it's an amazing read. And I totally recommend if you want something about evil. Second, The Evil Queen from Snow White. A book or a book series in which there is a villain that tricks the hero. And for this one, I chose Coraline. The other murder tricks Coraline to think there is the better place. Coraline only understands it when she asks her to sew some buttons in her eyes. Till then, she tricks Coraline to think there are better parents than her actual parents. So she almost succeeds. And for me, the other murder is definitely the evil queen of that story. Now let's go to a more mundane, a more human villain, Cruella De Vil, a lover of puppies. And this prompt is a book or a book series in which the villain brings about their own demise. And in this one, I chose Come Down the Night by Alison Shaft. The villain of this story pretty much make his own demise from the beginning. From what he does, from what he thinks, from how he acts in the end, is basically his doom. I cannot say too much because it's a spoiler, but yeah, it's a YA novel. It has a review here on the channel. It has a magic system connected with science, which is very interesting. And the villain almost succeeded, but he brings his own demise. The next villain is Ursula, and it's a book or a book series that lets you speechless. And for this one, I chose The 8 Perfect Murders by Peter Swanson. It was twist after decision. Everything left me speechless. I was like, I couldn't think about how it's gonna end, how it's gonna happen. Everything was like, whoa, it left me completely speechless. Then we have Captain Hook. And the prompt for this villain is a book or a book series in which you can just take the villain seriously. And in this one, is not really the villain, but people want him to think he's a villain. He is The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. From the beginning, we think the villain is Lucy, but he's definitely not the villain. And we cannot take him serious as he talks from the beginning, and I think that is the best representation of a villain. That, well, he's technically not the villain, but if he was, you could not take him seriously. Then we have Jafar. His prompt is a book or a book series in which the villain almost wins. So I will say The House of Night. I won't say who is the villain. I will not say how he almost wins, but he almost wins. Like, he's not even defeated completely. It's like just taken care of briefly. So he almost won. Then we have Hades, and he says that a book or a book series in which you can help but love the villain. And well, I had to go with Wicked by Gregory Maguire. We know the villain is Elphaba from the Magical Wizard of Oz, but in this retelling, we can help but love the actions that he makes. Although we know she's a villain, and now we know that she's not totally correct, we cannot help to root for her and to love her. So definitely is one of the most empathic villains out there. Then we have Scar, and the prompt is a book or book series with family betrayal. And this goes to the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel, which is a book series. It's a YA fantasy about Nicholas Flamel and his wife, and there is also a family betrayal on that story that goes like for one book or two maybe. But the series is amazing. Like, the end is like, what the hell? I didn't see that coming. It was very good. I didn't see anything of that coming. Like, I don't know, the author was like very high when he wrote that one because it's so absurd but good. It's like, whoa, 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 stop, reroll. I don't understand, but it's very good. You should read it. I should also do a rereading, talk about it in the channel. A lot of things to do, so few time. Then we have Gaston, and this is a book or a book series in which the villain makes fool of themselves. And I chose The Help. Do I need to say who is the villain? Do I need to say how he makes him fool of themselves?
Eat my shit. What'd you say? I said eat my shit. Have you lost your mind? No, ma'am. But you about to. 'Cause you just did. Did what?
I don't think so. And the last villain we have is Hans, and this is a book or a book series in it with a villain you didn't see coming. And for this one, I chose The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I didn't see the villain coming because I was thinking a lot of scenarios and then none of them were correct. So I didn't see the villain who was the villain coming, but it was really surprising on that point because I had a lot of scenarios planned, like maybe it's taking this direction, maybe it's taking that direction, maybe this happened, and then everything was wrong. And I was like, God, okay, makes sense, and I liked it. And this was my Disney villains book tag. Tell me in the comments which are your favorite villain. I want to know. Mine is Maleficent, of course. She's the best. Yeah, I post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so I see you guys in my next video. Bye.